Have you ever really asked yourself, what makes us, we as human beings, different from animals? Yet both human beings and animals eat, sleep, think and communicate. Some people think that we are unique from other animal species because of our complex reasoning, our use of complex language, our ability to solve difficult problems, and introspection. This region in the brain, called the prefrontal cortex, is the one that makes us different from other animals and the most unique beings that ever existed on this planet Earth. Human brain have a highly developed cognitive function due to a highly developed forebrain and a thick cortex compared to other animals' brain. On the other hand, animals have a larger limbic system and they mainly think of three things: food, sex, and escape from danger. The brain is one of the most vital organs in the human body. In fact, some scientists have referred to it as a workshop of life. The vital processes of life include movement, organization, reproduction, metabolism, and responsiveness. In human beings, who represent the most complex form of life, there's an additional requirement such as growth, differentiation, respiration, digestion, and excretion. All these processes work interrelated. No part of the body works in isolation. All work together in a fine-tuned balance for a well-being of an individual and maintain life. All these processes are able to be carried out courtesy of the brain. Just as a car needs gasoline, brake fluid, and oil, your brain needs constant supply of oxygen, glucose, mineral salts, and vitamin. The brain doesn't make glucose, therefore to function properly it relies on glucose as a principal source of fuel. So it needs an everyday supply of a new batch to fire it up. The healthier the carbohydrates you supply to your body, the better your body will be able to stabilize glucose levels and elevate brain functions. Without oxygen, glucose cannot be metabolized, glucose cannot be converted into energy. When your brain is deprived of oxygen supply, then the ultimate cause of death is lack of energy to propel the brain cells. The brain will no longer convey messages anymore and other organs will die too. This can be as a result of strangulation, choking, broken or compressed trachea, heart arrhythmias, drowning, electrocution, and birth-related injuries among others. When someone is being strangled or choked with a complete blocked airways, oxygen cannot enter the lungs. The brain is extremely sensitive to this. Loss of consciousness may begin 20 to 40 seconds, and the brain may begin to die 4 to 6 minutes. It is at this time first aid must take place. Failure to that, this may be irreversible, and the person may die in as little as 10 minutes. Even in hospitals, air obstruction is treated as an emergency. So the next time you see someone being choked, strangled, or having compression in the trachea, act with speed. If you're not in a position to help, please call for help, and it should be immediately. And lastly, human life is a treasure. God who created us gave us a large prefrontal cortex so that we do not act like animals who only think of food, sex, escape from danger, and killing. So the next time you're taking someone's life, ask yourself, are you an animal